Hi everyone, it's Miss McDonald and Christmas is right around the corner, so I thought I would read to you a really fun story called Merry UnChristmas by Mike Reiss, illustrated by David Catrow. What do you think? Do you want to hear it? It's pretty fun. Merry UnChristmas. It was Christmas morning, and Noelle was opening her presents. She got a new doll, a dollhouse, ice skates, roller skates, a computer, and a bike. Oh, yes, and a pony. Gee, thanks, she said with a yawn. A yawn? I think I'd be jumping up and down if that's what I opened on Christmas. What about you? Noelle put her bike in the garage with all her other bikes and let her pony play in the backyard with all her other ponies. Wow, she has a lot of stuff. For Christmas dinner, Noelle's mother made turkey with chestnut dressing and mashed potatoes and carrots and peas and 5 kinds of pie. Wow, what a feast. Turkey with chestnut dressing and mashed potatoes and carrots and peas and 5 kinds of pie. Again? Her father moaned. Ugh. Noelle ate exactly 3 peas and excused herself. Excuse me. 3 peas when she had all that whole feast? What's happening in this story? Noelle squeezed into her room through all the dolls and skates and computers. Another boring day, she said with a sigh, and went to sleep. And when she woke up the next morning, what do you think happened? Let's see. It was Christmas again. Ah, nuts, thought Noelle. Well, this is a very strange story. What would you do if you woke up and it was Christmas for the second day in a row? I think I'd be pretty excited. Now, don't think that Noelle is a spoiled brat or that her family is crazy. They're all very nice people, I assure you. It's just that they live in Christmas City in the state of Texas. It's the one place in the world where it's Christmas 364 days a year. Oh, well, if it's Christmas every single day, I guess that would get kind of boring, don't you think? That night, Noelle's father was reading the newspaper. Noelle saw something on the back page that made her heart dance with joy. It was an ad that said, "Only 3 more non-shopping days till UnChristmas." Is it true? Noelle gasped. Check the calendar, her mother said with a smile. It was true. Soon it would be UnChristmas, the one unmagical non-holiday in Christmas City. Everyone loved UnChristmas, but no one loved it more than Noelle. UnChristmas. That sounds like a crazy holiday. I guess it would be exciting if you lived somewhere where it was Christmas every day. The family set to work getting ready for UnChristmas. They undecorated the Christmas tree and took the wreath off the front door. When Father took the tree out to the street, Noelle couldn't believe how big and empty the living room looked. "It's beautiful," she said. "Look, there's nothing around." Noelle was up bright and early on UnChristmas morning. She was so excited. She didn't have to unwrap any presents or pose for any pictures. She didn't have to kiss her Uncle Dave with the beard or Aunt Polly with the mustache. But there was one thing she did have to do. She had to go to school. Since schools are closed for Christmas, Noelle's school was open only one day a year, on Christmas Day. It was great fun for Noelle to be in one big room with all her friends. Christine, Chris, Chrissy, Holly, Carol, Christopher, Noelle, and Claus. All the kids in Christmas City loved school. Don't you? What do you think if you only went to school one day a year? After school, Noelle went home and turned on the TV. There were no holiday specials, no Christmas parades, no Grinch, and no Scrooge. She got to see all new shows, cartoons and soap operas and Oprah and something wonderful called Gilligan's Island. Noelle thought nothing could tear her away from the TV. But then she caught sight of a chubby man with a sack, a man who came to visit just once a year. Who do you think that could be? Let's see. It was the mailman. Since the post office is closed on Christmas, this was the only day he could bring mail. As the mailman emptied out his sack, Noelle sang her favorite UnChristmas carol. There's nobody merrier than the letter carrier, with the biggest bag you've ever seen, filled with lots of bills for Dad. Cheer up, Father, don't be mad. Postcards, junk mail, and some magazines. The mailman. I bet that's not what you guessed. Guess what we're having for UnChristmas dinner, said Noelle's mother. Meatloaf, said Noelle's father hopefully. Leftovers, said Noelle, licking her lips. Even better, said her mother. We're having TV dinners, and everyone cheered. TV dinners are like a whole dinner that you would keep in the freezer. It has, a meat, a vegetable, like some mashed potatoes, and a dessert. And it's all in one little tray. They're so excited. After UnChristmas dinner, Noelle and her parents went downstairs for the traditional de-lighting of the Christmas tree. The mayor of Christmas City threw a giant switch, and every light on the giant evergreen tree went out. It was so dark that people could see thousands of stars twinkling in the sky. Ooh, said the crowd. Delightful, Noelle's father said every year. His dumb joke was a tradition too. Delightful, because the stars gave a lot of light. As her mother tucked her into bed, Noelle said, I wish it could be UnChristmas every day. Oh, I bet you'd get tired of it after a while, said her mother. I bet I wouldn't, said Noelle before she drifted off to the most perfect sleep. And here she is, asleep dreaming of another UnChristmas day with her math book. And that's Merry UnChristmas. I hope you enjoyed this silly story. I'll see you soon.